complete the square on these guys, and the steps say make sure the coefficients of x squared and y squared is 1. If not, divide it out. It is, no problem. Move the constant to the right-hand side. So the constant is 9. So this is x squared plus y squared minus 6x plus 2y equals minus 9. Then it says group the x's and the y's together. So this becomes x squared minus 6x, so that's one grouping, added to the second grouping is y squared plus 2y equals minus 9. The next step is to complete the square on the set of parentheses. So I'm going to do that by, and I'm going to move this up, I'm going to do that by taking, for the x's, I'm going to take b, which is negative 6 over 2, and square it, which is negative 3 squared, or 9. And then I'm going to add 9 to both sides. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the y's. I'm going to take b over 2, which is 2 over 2, and square it, which is 1 squared, or 1. And then I'm going to add 1 to both sides. This is now going to give me the equation in standard form. So square root of x squared is x, center sign is minus, square root of 9 is 3, the quantity squared, plus square root of y squared is y, square root of 1, center sign is plus, square root of 1 is 1 squared, equals plus 9 minus 9 is 0 plus 1. So this is standard form. Now what can I get from standard form? The center and the radius, right? And in this instance, what's the center?
3, 1.
What is it?
3, negative 1.
3, negative 1. And then the radius, now remember this. This is r squared. So r squared is 1. So the radius is the square root of 1, which is 1. Now you could write 1 if you wanted to. But you're not going to, it's not always going to be the case that what you've got is 1, or a nice number there. Or 1, that would be the only guy. So I want 3, negative 1. Now from 3, negative 1, how am I going to move? 1. 1 unit up, 1 unit down, 1 unit left, right, 1 unit left. And there he is. An itty bitty little baby circle. Cool. Woohoo. Lots of practice on completing the square. Last problem of the packet. Woohoo! For better or worse. Here we go. Step 1. Make sure the coefficients of x squared and y squared are 1. If not, do what? Divide it out. So we're going to divide it out. So I'm going to get x squared plus y squared plus 4x plus 7/2 equals 0. Now, you can combine steps. I tend to put them all in for you guys, but if you wanted to, you can kick the thing to the curb and rearrange as you move down. You can take out a step or two. Next step, move the constant to the other side. Now, group the x's together. Y doesn't have anybody, and we say whoopee, because we don't have to do anything there. Now, complete the square on the x's. So I'm going to take b over 2 and square it, which is 4 over 2 squared. 2 squared is 4. And what I do to one side, I must do to the other. So this says that x plus 2 squared plus y squared equals, well, I got a stinking fraction, so negative 7/2 plus 4. I need to turn 4 into halves, so multiply by 2 over 2 is negative 7/2 plus 8/2 is 1/2. So now their standard form. So what's my center? Negative 2, 0. And what's my radius? Square root of 1/2. Now this I think I got right. I think it's 0.404. It's a trigonometry thing. Oh no, I was wrong. It's 0.707. So it's approximately 0.7, so about 3/4. So from center, now I'm going to do this in ones, so this is going to be a 1, and this is going to be a, well, now if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to change stuff again. If I'm going to make this a negative 1, then this has to be a 1, and then this has to be a negative 1. Otherwise, I've got something which is itty-bitty, which then makes this 2. Or you can leave it at ones. So negative 2, 0. Boy, I just screwed myself up, didn't I?
Yeah, it's on that,
Okay. I'm okay. No, I'm not, but that's okay. Negative 2, 0. I am going to go, this is a half. I need 3/4. 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 Too smart for myself. There he is. So much for being cute.